here. Okay, we're recording my handwriting here now. So we have highlight, right? Highlight. What is the best thing for you this week?
Wait. Okay, one more question.
That's okay. What was the best thing for you this week?
Oh, the best thing for you
The highlight.
Yes, I've lost my fat.
Lost bag?
Fat. Yeah.
Lost my bag. Okay, so that's not a highlight.
No,
That's a challenge.
No, lost my fat.
Oh, you lost
fat.
fat. Okay,
yep.
okay. I got it. All right. Okay. So here we got, you can say lost weight.
Oh, lost weight.
Good.
Lost weight. Okay.
You can also say became healthier.
Yes.
This one too, right? Or became fitter, right? And more fit is like tight, right? Tight.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think this is the best one, right? Became fitter here. If you say lost fat is okay, but I would change this to burn fat.
I'll burn fat.
Right, burn fat.
Can I say I have or not? I have a lot.
Say again, come.
I have a lot weight.
Oh, okay. You say one way people say that is going to be I'm fat, right?
Yep.
Another one was they say I need to lose weight. Right, that's the most common thing that Farang say, right? Which is I need to lose weight, right?
I need to lose weight.
Yeah, this is something that I don't really say though, because let me show you something real fast here. Do you know the word meaning?
Meaning? Don't know.
Okay, so we have meaning and then meaningless. All right. So this concept here, I'll teach you this word over on Procreate here. All right. So we have meaning, and I think you know this already. Right? Meaning. And then I add this word less to it, right? Meaningless. So this means no meaning. All right. If I use this word like restless, right? Then this means no rest. Right? If I change it to loveless, right? Then that's going to be no love. Okay?
Yeah.
Right? So this post I'm going to show you, it says weight is meaningless, right? Weight is meaningless. Say with me, weight is meaningless.
Weight meaningless.
Weight is meaningless, right? So
weight meaningless.
Is meaningless. Weight is meaningless, right? I'll say it for you a few times, right? Weight is meaningless. So there's a 2 pound difference in here, 1 kilo, right? And it's all about muscle and exercise, right? This next lady here, right? 3 pounds heavier, right? But looks better, right? So we have here, this lady on the left, it's insecure and she looks okay still, actually, right? But on the right, she's 4 kilos heavier, right? 4 kilos heavier. So this is the phrase of the day, which is going to be weight is meaningless, right? Weight is meaningless, right? So that's why when you ask me, you know, I need to lose weight, I give you the answer, but I think it's an idea that we need to change a little bit, right? An idea to change a little bit. So I'll just show you about 10 pictures here, right? So you have here, left is high cardio, minimal weights. Right side is going to be heavy weights and not too much cardio, right? She's 1 kilo heavier, right? Now, did you study much about the science of this kind of stuff, or are you kind of new to health science?
Pardon?
That's okay, no problem. I'll write it down for you. Let's see here. So we have health. Health science, right? What do you know about health science?
No.
Nothing. All right, little bit, yes?
I don't know. I want to know that means skin. I know healthy. Yes,
Yeah,
I know healthy, but
yeah.
this word I don't know.
The
Skin.
science of health. Okay, all right, cool.
The kind.
I will teach you a little bit about this stuff today then, okay? All right, let's go into this stuff. I know quite a bit about all of this, so I like it. I think it's interesting. All right, so I'm gonna share the screen on my computer now.
Yeah,
And let's go with some information today. I'm gonna change this a little bit. I was gonna do a little bit more like grammar and your life list here today, but I wanna
yeah,
change the topic a little bit. It's gonna be health science because this is directly related to losing weight. All right, so here we got the goal, right? To be my healthiest,
my
fittest,
chest.
best version of myself. Right, so that's the goal, right? I think that's a better way to say it in English, Cub, right? To be my healthiest, fittest, best version of myself, right? So to lose weight, right?
To
To
lose
me,
weight.
I think this is meaningless,
Oh,
right?
meaningless.
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 Yep, which means
Meaningless.
no meaning, right? No meaning here because of the pictures, right? Because of the pictures here, we have weight is meaningless. And then I will post this here for you.
Yes. Okay, I hear you.
Okay, good. Sorry about that. I will send this link here so you can take a look at it later. And that's over here. This is over here. All right. So when we go back and we look at this here, it's that all of these people, they're heavier. Most of them are heavier, right? Most of them are heavier here. So the first question now, the next one is going to be, what burns fat? Okay. What burns
Yeah.
fat? And you can use
I
Google Translate
burn.
if you want.
Yes. Cardio and wedding.
Cardio and not chiro.
Weight.
Cardio and weights. Okay, all right.
Cardio and weight.
This is an okay answer, an okay, an acceptable, an okay answer, but incomplete. Okay, all right. So now let me make it better. Okay, what part of your body burns fat?
But past arm has a big girl and yes, a big bone.
Oh,
And
you're not a big girl on big bones. It's okay, right? Like you got like a lifetime of testosterone running through your muscles, and that's okay. All right, that stuff is normal. It's just it's the life that you chose, and there's nothing wrong with that, Cub. Right? Like it's just where you're looking for the best version of yourself, right? Not someone else, right? Not the best version of someone else. It's you, Cub. Right? That's really important. So the part of your body that burns fat is muscle. Okay. And let me show you a little bit.
muscle.
Musculatory system, right? And this is the network of muscles looks like in your body.
And you put a muscle. Anything. My legs.
Yep.
And this area I don't know.
My lower back. You're talking about this part right here.
Yeah, just sort of back.
Yeah. That part. Yeah, you're trying to work on that part. I got you. Yeah. Okay. Muscle cell diagram, muscle cell fibers. Okay, all right. So we have our scientific question, which is going to be what part of your body burns fat, which is muscle, right? Inside of here, this is a muscle cell diagram. Okay, and let me get a good picture. Okay, and we're doing a little biology, okay? Little biology today in English.
Good.
Yeah, it's good for you, right? Like, yeah. You get a lot of detail from it. It's awesome. Okay.
Every week you make me excited.
I know. I like teaching, Cub. I really do. And I like teaching stuff. I like teaching stuff that's me play out for you, right? Which is useful.
Yeah, it's so fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for yeah. It's better than learning science in high school, right? For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So here, this is an example of an animal cell. Okay, animal cell. And the only thing that I want you to pay attention to is this one right here, right? This one right here, this one. What these things do is it's the energy factory inside of your cell, right? It's the energy factory inside of your cell. And so what it does is that it takes nutrients, it takes stuff from your blood and then creates energy, right? And fat is one of those sources of energy. It's a calorie, right? It's measured in calorie. And every kilo of fat, I think, is like about 7,000 calories or something, right? But the only thing you really need to know is that inside of a cell, there's a little battery, and that battery uses what you eat to make energy. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, the next thing here is understanding a little bit of what a muscle looks like, right? So this is your muscle, and all of these are tiny, tiny, tiny little cells that look like what I showed you before, right? Which is the cell with the little factory inside, okay? So every time you exercise, what you do is something we call a micro tear. So what I want you to see here is that imagine how this guy, right? This guy is exercising right here, right?
Yeah.
And then when he lifts the weight, right? When he lifts the weight, the muscle rips a little bit, right? Muscle rips a little bit. And then when you think about your muscles, it's kind of like where it looks a little bit like this.
Yeah.
It's very different because of the function, but it's where your muscle rips a little bit and then grows on top, right? And fixes it again. And when they fix it again, it becomes stronger and better, right? And so now the next question is going to be like this. After exercising and resting, after exercise and resting, do you think energy factories in your cells are better or worse?
I feel better.
Absolutely, 100% correct. Yep. And so the connection, the connection here is that when you have more muscle, you have a better factory to burn fat.
Yeah.
Better factory to burn fat. And so,
have to factory for burn fat.
You got it, right? So if you imagine that your muscles are the factories, and then your fat is like the fuel, right? Your fat is the fuel. And if you make your factory better, then the fuel will burn better, right?
Yeah.
If you leave your factory the same, right, and you just control what you eat, then it doesn't really change anything, right? It doesn't change anything. And so what you're trying to do is, I'll draw it for you now. Let me give you an idea with like a little diagram. I try to find more on the internet. Okay, looking good. Okay, you can see this here. All right, so now you can see the screen here. All right, so we have one muscle cell, right? One muscle cell, and then it has some kind of mitochondrion, which is energy inside of there. And then we have a lot of them connected. And then we rip it, right? We rip it a little bit, right? Like this. And then it grows back again, stronger and better. All right, stronger and better. So now if we go like this, I'll grab a muscle cell diagram here for you. Muscles in the back. No, wait, hold on. Let me get a different picture cup. Just a moment. Okay, this one's good because it's got the butt. So what do you think is the biggest muscle in your body? What do you think is the biggest muscle in your body?
Biggest muscle, maybe legs, like
legs. Yep, butt and legs, right? Butt and legs. Those are the biggest muscles in the human body.
This area, right?
You got it. No. Those are your shoulders and your back, right? Those are your shoulders and your back. Okay, so I'm gonna take a look at this here. Okay, cool. All right. So right now you said that you're trying to get the fat out of this area, right?
Yep.
Okay. And you're also trying to get rid of the fat maybe in this area too.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. And then sometimes for ladies, it's where somewhere in the leg muscles too. You want your legs to look better too, right? Sometimes it's here and then like here too, right? Like those kinds of places.
Yeah.
So think about it this way, all right? So we have here, imagine that this is your fat. And the yellow is the fat here, like this, right? And then if we look right here, those are the main muscles that you can start using to start working on this area, right? So it means that if you build up your back muscles here and build up your back muscles here, make these muscles strong, this ass part really strong, right? And then your legs, then you will slowly start to burn this fat, right? It's really difficult, right? The reason it's difficult is because that area is like a safe place for your body, right? What we call it is like storage, right? So if someday you go to, you're like in a plane crash, right? Let's say that you are in a plane crash in snow. Your body prepares for the emergency, right? Your body prepares for the emergency. And so let's say that you're here, right, on this plane and you're crashed and cold.
Hello.
Yes, hello?
ฮัลโหลค่ะค่ะผู้ชายค่ะ just wait โอเคค่ะ
ครับผมติดต่อจากสำนักงานใหญ่ของกรุงไทยพาณิชย์ครับท่านติดต่อเข้ามาแจ้งข้อมูลข่าวสารสิทธิสมาชิกบัตรของ CBC กรุงไทย
โทษทีนะคะตอนนี้ไม่ว่างเลยค่ะยังไงเดี๋ยวโทรกลับนะค่ะขอบคุณค่ะOkay.
Okay. So imagine that you're on this plane, right? You're on this plane, you're in the crash, and you have nothing to eat, right? Nothing to eat. Then your body prepares for it by using this fat here, right? That's where your body prepares for it in that way. And that's why it's good for you to have fat, right? It's really, really quite good for you to have fat. We need fat a lot, right? We need to eat fat all the time. And one of the main reasons for that is because of this. Is that your brain is mostly fat, right? Your brain is mostly fat and water, right? So if you cut out fat from your diet, then that's not good, right? It's not good. If we eat sugar, then it changes it to fat, which is basically an extra step. Right? And so that thing is kind of important there, right? Now, the next science part, all right? So the next thing you know, the first thing you understand and learn is that muscle equals burn fat, right? You learned this now, right?
Yes.
You learned about something we call a micro tear, right? And that means ripping a little bit, right? Ripping a little bit there, all right? Then you also learned about energy factory, which is basically what we call a muscle cell. And then if you really want to know the other word, it's going to be mitochondrion. And I'm not sure if I spelled it correctly, right? Mitochondrion, right? And so you learned about these points now, okay? The next question is going to be what to eat, right? What to eat. Okay, what to eat. And I will show you a few things about this, Kev.
Vegetable with protein.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Okay, so that's where you have to pay attention to something we call macros. And we have ratio, proportion of plate, the plate. So a long time ago, they had something called a food pyramid. Did you study this in school?
Pardon? Yes.
You did? Okay, all right, cool. So I will show you real fast. So when we look at the old food pyramid, This is wrong. Okay, this is wrong. It
Yeah.
was a long time ago that we used to use this, and they told us that okay, all carbohydrates, that should be the thing that we eat the most, right? And then they realized, oh God, that's wrong, and then it should be fruits and vegetables. That's what we should eat the most, right? Next thing after that, in old one was fruits and vegetables after carbs, but here they swapped it, right? And this one here is like whole wheat, brown rice, right? Whole wheat pasta, that kind of thing. Right?
Okay.
Dairy stays the same, right? Dairy stays the same. That's like milk and cheese and yogurt, right? And then you have protein over here, right? Protein over here. And then fats and oils, right? Fats and oils. And that's the same. And then all of this stuff here is like processed food, okay? And then processed food looks like this. Processed food, processed food is any kind of food that they use a machine to make. Right?
Yes.
And that's where that should be the littlest one that we eat, right?
Okay.
Now, this one's a little bit easier, okay? This one is much easier to understand because this one is like for everything, right? And it's kind of hard to control everything, you know? You're just beginning maybe, right? And starting to learn about it.
Good.
And so in this case here, this is going to be an easier way. This is from Harvard, right? This is from Harvard. You know Harvard. They have a School of Public Health here, right?
Harvard from London, right?
Harvard is in the UK, or excuse me, in the United States, in Massachusetts, I believe. Yes. Harvard University. Harvard University is the richest university on the planet, right? They have about this much money. Harvard has this much money in their budget. Yeah, and it's a lot of money. And this is the Healthy Plate School of Public Health, and this is going to be your best way, right? And then you can adapt this for yourself, right? So when we think of something called a ratio or a macro, right? I'll show you Google Translate. So we have this English word ratio of types of food. All right, and then we have this one is called macros, and the translation might not be good. Okay. So ratio of types of food, and then this is the best one, Cab. Right. So when I look at this right here, right? When I look at this, this looks like about maybe 30% here. This one's about 25%. This one looks like about, let's say 25 as well, right? And then this one's about 20%. Okay.
Good. Every morning.
Let me see.
I eat vegetable juice every day.
Perfect. Vegetable juice every day. Okay, so let's do something like that. Let's figure out what your current program is. All right. Let me change this here. Okay. All right, let's take a look at this. Okay, so we have every morning, vegetable juice. Every morning, vegetable juice for breakfast. Okay, all right, good. All right. Anything else with vegetable juice? No?
Yeah. Anything else?
Yeah.
Of juice? Wait. Tomato.
Okay, tomato. Oh, you're telling me about tomato in the juice. Like you're talking about like tomatoes, carrots, celery.
Not carrot.
No carrot.
Yes, celery and the purple color. What's that? Beetroot. Yeah.
Beetroot. Oh, okay. All right. Beetroot
Yeah,
is good for you.
beetroot.
Yeah, beetroot. Purple
Yes,
color. All right.
beetroot. Yes, and apple
Good.
and green
And-
apple. Yep.
Okay, green apple.
Yes.
All right. Any banana?
No banana. No, it's so sweet.
Too
Yes,
sweet. Too sweet.
sweet and have.
Okay. All right. Any protein?
Any protein, and I have maybe chicken.
Okay. Okay. Vegetable.
Chicken and egg.
Okay, and then you got chicken and egg. Okay, chicken,
A little.
chicken, egg, or hard-boiled egg. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yep.
Got it. Clear. Okay. Sounds good. So we got tomato, celery, beetroot, apple, green apple. Can vegetables be carbs? Okay. I have a question for you. Can vegetables and fruit be carbs?
Oh, can because be carb. No.
No.
That, no.
Okay. Actually, vegetables and fruit are carbohydrates. Yeah, carbohydrates. They're a different type of carbohydrate, right? But like everybody, when they think of carbs, they think like pasta, bread, rice, right? Those kinds of foods.
Right.
However,
Right.
you know, yeah, carbohydrates though, carbohydrates. Molecule. It's connected to chemistry, right? And so carbohydrates are ones that have this style of molecule, right? The style of molecule. And so it can be a vegetable, right? And it can be a fruit as well, right? There's a lot of sugar inside of fruit, natural sugar, and those are carbohydrates as well, right? Sugar is carbohydrates as well, right? So that's where we're adding on to this concept of carbohydrates, right? I do recommend about the same or a little more protein when compared to the amount of vegetable juice you consume. Okay. All right, cool, good. Lunch, what are you doing for lunch?
Lunch Isan soups.
Isan soup.
Isan
soup. Okay, good.
Isan soup.
Okay,
with
that's good.
Rice. Yeah.
Isan soup, rice.
With rice.
Lots of water and vegetables, spices. Yes. We got protein in there as well.
Yes.
And we got rice. Okay, that's great. All right, dinner?
And no, this lunch I have some sweet.
Okay, all right. That's your sweet time. You like sweet food, all right? Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet dessert for lunch. And that's gonna be my highlight of my day, right? You like sweet things.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good. My only recommendation,
dinner.
I have 2 recommendations for that. Number 1 is gonna be enjoy it. Right?
Yep.
Enjoy it. Number 2 is try to keep it small or not regular.
Okay.
All right, just small tips. Okay, what are you doing for dinner?
Dinner, I have maybe sure, protein and a little bit rice, because in lunch I have more. I have
more rice.
Yeah, more rice. Yeah,
more carbs, right? And so
more carb.
Yep. So for dinner, you're limiting your rice a little bit or your carbohydrates, right? I think that's great, right? Yeah. So when I think about dinner here, just think about like protein and veg, right? Protein and veg.
And veg. Okay.
Yep. And then you also have an option here, right? Or option here is or eat brown rice.
Yes.
Brown rice.
Yes.
Wheat pasta, or wheat bread, whole wheat bread. Brown rice is good though, right? I think brown rice is a great thing to do. Okay, awesome. What is your exercise? Oh wait, I have one more thing here. Okay, so macros here. Some people will tell you in this world, it should be about 40% carbs, 40% protein, and about 20% fat. Right? And then this depends on the person. And so you will have to experiment, right? This is not perfect for everybody, right? It's just an idea, right? So for me, the way that I take this kind of information is just, I try to bring down the amount of rice that I eat a little bit more, right? And then do the timing of the carbohydrates earlier in the day, right? So morning and lunch, you're already on top of it. You're doing that well, right? And then limiting, just trying to add a little bit more protein to your diet, right? So you're trying to replace anything that you don't eat in the carb department with more protein and more vegetables, right? And remember, some vegetables can be carbs too, though, right? So that's the thing, right? Okay, cool. Depends on the person. You will have to experiment. All right, cool. Now let's take a look at your workout routine, right? Workout routine. We call that the exercise program, right? Tell me a little bit about your exercise program.
In the morning when I wake up, just start to 20 minutes for exercise.
20 minutes on a treadmill?
Yes.
Okay, excellent, right? So that's going to be walking, right? Walking and checking my phone, listening to music.
Something like that.
Watching TV. Okay, cool. All right, I think that's excellent. Yes, thank you. Good. Okay, all right. 20 minutes. All right, here's some science for you. 20 minutes of cardio per day. 5 times
per day.
a week reduces your chance of heart disease by 60%. Right? It's really crazy. It's really crazy, right? If you can do this for 20 minutes a day, 5 times a week, that reduces your chance of getting some kind of heart problem by 60%. That's a lot, right? That is a lot.
I 1 week I have 4 day go to gym.
4 days at the gym. Okay, 4 days at the gym. All right, so that's good. You're going every other day and allowing for my muscles to repair. Okay, muscles to repair. All right, that's really important to take rest in between your exercise. Okay, all right. Personal trainer at the gym?
Yep.
Okay, good. All right, and then it's going to be weights and cardio?
Yeah.
Okay, what about like push-ups and sit-ups and pull-ups?
Pardon?
We have push-ups, pull-ups,
push-up,
sit-ups, etc.
Yes.
Kinds of exercises.
Yes, push-up, sit-up, something like this.
Excellent.
Blah, blah, blah.
Pro. Okay, great. And then what's your stretching game like?
I don't know. That you mean.
Right, stretching is like, ooh, yoga, right? Yoga style.
Yoga, no.
No stretching. Okay,
no.
all right.
No,
okay.
just waiting and cardio and walk and run.
Got it. Okay.
I have 40 minutes for walk and run and cardio and waiting 1 hour.
Got it. Okay. Have you ever tried blowing up one of these balloons before?
Yeah.
Is it easy?
Yeah, before. Yes.
Yeah. Is it easy or hard?
Hard.
Correct. And then.
But I heard this area.
This part right here, because you push hard. Yeah. So there's a trick, right? If you want to make it easier to blow, you stretch it a little bit like this, right?
Oh yeah.
When you stretch the balloon like this, it becomes easier to blow up, right? So the same idea is for your muscles and your energy factory, right? Is that if you stretch out your muscles a little bit, your energy factory becomes much more efficient, right? It becomes a lot better. So if you think about it this way, right? Like you can do 20 push-ups and no stretching, right? That would be one style. The other one is going to be, you can do 17 push-ups and then stretch a little bit more, right? And stretch well. That could be better for your body, right? Could be better for your body. And it's fascinating, right? It's pretty cool. So you got balloon here, right? You got over here, you got ratio of types of food, the ratio of types of food.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
Okay.
Here we got the amount of money that Harvard has, right? The amount of money that Harvard has there. Okay. We have, this is probably going to be most me pray out for you, Cub, right? Is that you play around with using this in the way that you eat. All right. I'll send you that picture so you have that there. Okay.
Thank you.
Then no problem. All right. And then we have, say with me, avoid. Avoid. Say with me, avoid.
Avoid.
Yep, not bad. Maybe this is a new word for you. Avoid, which means stay away from, right? Avoid, yes, avoid processed food.
Processed food. Okay.
Yep.
Avoid. Avoid.
Excellent, right? And then over here, we have all different kinds of pictures of processed food. Okay.
Processed food.
Yep. And processed food is that.
Avoid and processed food same, right?
Avoid means to stay away from, right? Avoid.
Or stay away.
Yep. Avoid. Like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Avoid. Yes.
Let me take a moment to teach you this word here. All right. And I will make a little drawing for you. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at this word avoid. All right, avoid is a verb, which is something we do, and it means to try to stay away from.
Yes.
All right, and I'm gonna give you some pretty strong examples, okay? I'll give you some pretty strong examples, all right? Now, imagine that you went to a bar, right? You went to a bar and you met a person, right?
Yeah.
But they're in your daytime is not really your style, right? Maybe they're a little bit ugly, or they're bad, or just not normally your style. But you were drunk, right? You were drunk and you were happy and like, oh, okay. So you took him home, right? Took him or her home, right?
Okay.
And then the next day, right? The next day you guys are at the office and you have to work, right? And you're working at your desk, you know, you have some makeup projects or something. And then this person walks in the door, right? And you're like, oh, right? Like this, right? And then that whole day you avoid him. Right? Or like you don't want to talk to him, don't want to see him. Okay.
Avoid,
Yep, okay. Perfect, clear. Okay, all right. Let me do one more connection here, all right? So we have here, avoid processed foods. All right, and then now this processed food is like the bad
snack.
Yep.
Bad food.
Yeah. And then that's where you avoid him. Okay?
Yeah.
Right, cool.
Okay.
Now I will send you a little video of this, and I've been making something called time-lapse video, and I will send it to you. Okay, all right. And so this is what the video should look like.
Yeah, good.
All right, good. And then now you know the word avoid a little bit more. All right, excellent. Good.
Yes.
Okay. All right, excellent. So we have avoid, all right? Say with me.
Yes, avoid.
Perfect. All right. Then we have food pyramid, old and new. All right, food pyramid, old and new. All right, say with me, micro tear. Micro tear.
Micro tear.
All right, and then tear means to rip. Right, tear means to rip.
Tear.
การฉีกขาดฉีก
Yeah, and then we add the word micro. Right, micro tear. Oh, looks like I have it. All right, in muscles. All right, I think this might be a little bit better. Okay, all right, yes. Does this translation make sense?
Yeah. Okay, I know.
Perfect. All right, good. Biology. Okay, all right, good. All right, muscle cell fibers. All right, muscle cell diagram. All right, muscle cell diagram. Muscle system. Right, muscle system.
Yeah.
And then you have your concept of how our body keeps this fat.
Yeah.
And we need this muscle to burn the fat. Right?
Yeah.
So if the girl, if the person doesn't have any fat or any muscle, it's very difficult to burn the fat. Very, very difficult, right? Look at the difference here, right? It's about a 4 kilo difference, but you can see that she has much more muscle, right? 4 kilo difference as well, right? So don't worry about losing weight, Cub, right? Don't worry about losing weight.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, weight is meaningless. Say with me, weight is
Okay.
meaningless. All right, say with me, weight is meaningless.
Again, weight.
Weight is meaningless.
Weight is meaningless.
Ah, you got it. Okay, all right, good. All right, so we have here,
Weight.
weight is meaningless. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Good. And then we're
Weight is
changing the
meaningless.
goal. Changing the goal here, all right, is that we're canceling this, and we're going to use this to be my healthiest, fittest, best version of myself. Yeah, I like it. What kind of body do you want, right? Like, how do you want to look?
Look like the model Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's Secret model. Okay, all right. I think that's a little bit hard. Kyle, just to be honest. It's not because of you. It's not because of you, but damn, these guys, Victoria's Secret models. Victoria's Secret models are aliens, okay? They're not human, okay? They are not human. You got to remember that. They're not human.
Yes.
They are something different, right? Something different. It's very difficult to have a body like this naturally, right? Like they work incredibly hard to get this kind of body. And it's also genetics and DNA, right? Genetics and DNA here. Oh, wow, this is interesting. Okay, in 1995, the average dress size of a Victoria's Secret model was 5.2, right? In 2018, the average dress size of a Victoria's Secret model was 3.7.
Yep.
Wow, it went down a lot. I have a question. Between dress sizes, right? Dress sizes, about how many kilos, do you know?
How many kilos?
Yeah, so if I
size?
go from dress size 5 to dress size 4, do you know about how many kilos that is? Not sure.
Maybe 50.
50. Okay. 50. Okay. And that would be dress size 1 to dress size 5.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a big difference. Okay. Maybe 50 kilos. Let me check. Dress sizes and weight. Oh, nice. We got a little chart. Okay. All right. Good. Easy. Let's take a look at this. Okay. All right. It looks like about 3 to 5 kilos per dress size, right? 3 to 5 kilos per dress size, right? So, that's interesting. Okay. All right. This one is going to be a little bit hard to see, but just focus on this part right here and focus on this part.
Yes.
Right. And so it seems like there's about 3 or 4 kilograms between dress sizes. And then when we look at this picture here, based on that, it means that these girls maybe weigh less by 10 kilos. Let's say 5 to 10 kilograms. They weigh less, right? From 1 year difference, right? And so what that means is this. Beauty standards change.
การเปลี่ยนแปลงมาตรฐานความงาม
Right, that's the thing, right? So, therefore, focus on the healthiest, fittest
Yes, okay.
version of you, right? Not Victoria's Secret models, right? Not Victoria's Secret models. Yeah, because, this is the quote of the day, right? This is the quote of the day today, right? We have here, compare yourself to who you were now, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday. not to someone else today.
Before
Alright.
cardio go to the gym, I have to allergy. I has allergy. Yes, but now it's okay for me.
Yeah, because you're healthier, right?
Yeah.
Because you're healthier. Yeah, because your skin looks good. You know, like exercise does a huge thing, right? Like for me, I haven't been exercising for about 5-6 weeks now. I could feel it, right? I can definitely feel it. I used to run 5K every morning, right? Around my neighborhood, right? Running 5K.
Yeah.
Or walking sometimes, you know? But
Yes.
yeah, it makes a big difference. Okay, so let's practice this quote. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not someone else today.
Yeah.
All right, you try. You try. Read for me, Cam.
Prepare yourself who you are yesterday. I don't know what you mean. Prepare yourself to who you were yesterday. Not someone else. Yesterday I met with my gang.
Oh, yes. No, it's okay. This is a quote, right? So this is an idea, right? And this idea here, do you know the word compare? You do? Okay.
Compare, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Let me turn on this thing here.
Not someone else today. Okay. I know.
Oh, you understand now? Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I was going to draw you a little diagram, right?
Yeah.
A little diagram here. It's where.
Be yourself. Okay, you mean be yourself. Okay.
Yeah. Because like if we think of you in 2010, and then we compare you to 2020 version, right? That is like a really good one, you know, really good one. But then if we take you and then compare to 2020 Victoria's Secret model.
Yeah.
Right. This to me is a bad idea, right? Because it doesn't work. It really doesn't. Like you and this person are just so different on so many levels, right? It's like age, weight, DNA, lifestyle, everything, you know, everything is so different. And so that's why I don't do this comparison, right? And then this one is way better, right? And so yesterday can be past, right? Yesterday here equals the past. Clear? You like it? Yeah, you like it, Cub, right? Because like, you remember when we talked about your life story, right? Your life story, and you told me about coming from nothing, right? Coming from nothing, then making your life, right? That's something you should be so proud of, right? So proud of. And like, you know, we don't know any Victoria's Secret models that had a life like that, you know? And so it's just where we cannot compare. That's the idea, right? Which is going to be cannot compare, right, to other people, but we can compare ourselves, right? And that's for past, present, and future. Cool concept, huh? Right?
Good.
Cool concept. Yeah, it's a very beautiful concept. And so that's the phrase again we'll say, is that compare yourself, compare yourself.
Compare yourself
to who you were yesterday.
Who you are yesterday.
Not someone else today.
Not someone yesterday.
Not someone else today.
Not someone else today.
Okay, better. That was good. All right. Okay, good. Very nice.
Can I talk more?
You want to do it again?
Compare yourself. Yes. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not someone else today. Yes, I like this word. Good. I will post as my Facebook. You know, this
okay, good.
Make me be yourself. Okay.
Yeah, it's good. All right, and then you should quote who said it. His name is Jordan Peterson, right? And he wrote lots of different books. He's a psychologist, right? And this is what he said, right? It's not my idea. These are not my words.
Yeah,
right?
That's good.
This guy's words. Yeah. It's
this word make me happy.
Oh, I could see that you could feel it, right? Like 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, I was saying it, and I saw something in your face, in your eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm feeling it, right? I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Because, here's the other one, all right? Here's the other one. Never be sad about what you don't have. Right. So you know my story a little bit, right? You know my story a little bit. It's that in this world, companies try to sell us everything, right? Companies try to sell us everything, They teach us that if we don't have something, we are sad, lonely, or not successful. This is incorrect. It's wrong, right? It's just marketing. And this is something that international school kids and university kids are learning in every school class and program, is that you got to learn how to protect your mind, right? Protect your mind. And so we connect these ideas, Cap, right? So we got number one here is that you got this concept of companies are just trying to sell us everything, right? Number two is that they teach us and they make us feel afraid or make us feel like we do not have something. And so therefore we're not good, right? Like if we don't have a good car or if we don't have a nice house or if we don't have a good body, then, something's wrong, right? But that's wrong, right? It's so wrong. It's so wrong. It's that kind of marketing is 100 years old. All right, 100 years old style of marketing. I will show you, okay? So this one, I have 3 more minutes. Excellent, okay. I have lots to teach you, Kev, right? I'm glad that you're gonna be my student for a while. We're gonna have lots of different things to learn. Okay. So there was a guy 100 years ago, right? His name was Bernard Nays, right? Bernard Nays. And he set up all of these different types of marketing campaigns, all right? Before this time, 100 years ago, people and companies, they did not sell products like this, all right? Before, a product was, this is the product, this is why it's good, you should buy it. That was the marketing before, okay? But now, right, at this time in 1948, 100 years ago Bernard and Hayes, they said, okay, we're going to sell people a lifestyle, okay? We're going to sell them that rich people, confident people, good-looking people smoke, right? And that was their advertising campaign that made them incredibly successful, right? Incredibly successful. And so now when I go to something like this, right, Armani Exchange, right?
I know.
Okay, so when I look at Armani Exchange model and I just Google this, notice how every single one of them is so cool and amazing and looks sexy and young and smart and cool, right? And so this marketing style came from 100 years ago, right? Where they said, okay, the way we can trick people to buy stuff, right, is to make them want a lifestyle that they don't have, right? It's selling a lifestyle, right? This is a good example right here. See, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you want to be like this guy, then smoke cigarettes from Lucky Strikes.
Yeah.
Right? Or here, this is modern, right? If you want to be cool like this guy, right, then you have to wear Armani Exchange clothes. Does that make sense?
Yes, makes sense. Good. Correct.
Excellent. So protect your mind, Cub, right? Protect
Yeah.
your, okay? And all of this stuff, Kun Lindsay, it connects to the way that you are trying to be healthier, right? And so the best thing, right, was you told me before, before I had allergies, now I don't. That's the best style, right? Before you said, I want to look like a Victoria's Secret model. I know it was a joke, right? It was a joke.
Yeah.
But that's bad, right? Don't do that, right?
Okay.
Before you said, I want to lose weight, right? And I said, weight is meaningless, right? Weight is meaningless. Make more muscle and burn the fat, and that's better.
Okay.
Better.
Good.
Right? Cool, Cup. Right? Awesome.
Thank you.
Concepts. Yeah.
Thank you for today.
Yeah.
Today you make me very happy.
I'm very happy that I did that. That's excellent.
Yes.
That makes me feel good.
I'm so good luck to meet you.
Thank you, Kunlenzi. like, okay, the last thing I'll say today, Kav, is this, is that, you know, when we go through education, sometimes we don't always learn the thing that we need to make our life better. So when you study with us, it's that I can kind of fill in the gaps, right? Of like bio and chem and physics and English and lots of things, and then make things more common and make things more comfortable and better and more
Yep.
effective. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on. All right. Have a wonderful day, Kav.
Thank you.
All
See
right,
you,
later.
Ka.
I'll send you the link
Bye.
to the video, okay? All right.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Okay, Kav.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Sorry, Kav.
Ka.